When I lived alone, I used to look out my window to the flat opposite and check that they could see me, and then look back into my flat and say something. So it looked like I was talking to somebody. I don't dance at parties because I'm too good. Also, I don't go to parties. Today I've taken 29 selfies and deleted 29 selfies, and then I deleted them from the deleted section, so they never happened. I think I sat next to my soulmate on the tube once, but I didn't look up from my phone because my tweet had just got more favourites than I'd ever got before, and I felt so loved I didn't need him. I can't go by a nice field without thinking, how can I get to the middle of that field, and who could take my new field profile picture? I worry that if I was a thing on Facebook, I wouldn't like me. I reread my texts out loud in my spare time to see how they must have sounded. I've killed hours looking at the 3 dots on my phone. Some days I force myself not to tweet, so it looks like I've got more going on in my life. If I ever want to make a man jealous, I just Instagram a random man's hand. I fainted once when I got a direct message on Twitter I've been waiting 3 months for. Today I did a tweet saying I just had a bath. But I hadn't just had a bath. If somebody tells me I'm going to love something, I will love it, but I'll resent them for not allowing me to discover it for myself. I'm strangely confident in some areas, but pathetically unconfident in other areas. Like I can't walk naked from the bedroom to the bathroom, but I know I'm going to win an Oscar one day. My first memory was being blocked by someone playing a star on stage. I was Shepherd number 8. When I was 6, my teacher announced that she was leaving because she was going to get married, and I shouted at her, "But what about your career?" One of my biggest successes at university was convincing a boy I liked that I was one of triplets, and then playing all 3. I've always been really ambitious, but I've lost track recently with amazing TV. I want to be with someone who's ambitious, but I also need someone who's available to me constantly. Next week, I'm going to start caring about the news and the environment and all the issues, and then maybe I'll stop caring about the Kardashians so much. People think I'm a good listener, but I'm actually only being silent because I'm so bored. I have an acute awareness of time passing, and I think about what I would do if the people I love died constantly. I'm really good at answering doors badly and making people feel immediately unwelcome. I'm really good at helping people remember their train of thought. I'm really good at evil one-liners and ridiculous ultimatums. My first sexual experience was to Britney Spears' "I'm a Slave for You." My first kiss was to Eve's "Who's That Girl?" My first love was Screech from Saved by the Bell. I like doggy style so they won't see me cry. I remember tiny pointless things, like how he once said my pink hoop earrings were silly, and I'll never forgive him. I'm really happy at the moment. I'm so happy that I want to get a happiness jar and write down on Post-its things that made me happy that day, and then put it in the jar, but I can't find a jar that I like, so...